So in this tech review, we're going a little small with the Logitech G Pro Superlight. It's one of the best mice you can buy in the market right now. You've probably heard of it and that's why you came to this video. But first, the B-roll. Before we get into the thick of it, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I do tech reviews, game reviews, movie reviews, and even some gameplays as well. At any point of time, if you guys find the video helpful in any way possible, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss another video when we put one out. Ultimately, it will help me put out better content in the future. But anyways, the Logitech G Pro X Superlight has so many things that I like and little to no negatives. So let's talk about the design first. So from the top view, it's minimalistic and simple. There are no RGBs, no complex shape, just a simple logo here and just a normal looking mouse to the human eye. The mouse wheel has gaps in between, but of course that's to lighten the load on the mouse itself. But I really do like the look of the mouse wheel actually. So there's only 5 buttons on the Logitech G Pro X Superlight. The left and right button, the mouse wheel, as well as the ones on the side. Clicking wise, it feels firm and responsive but not sensitive either. And previously from my mid-tier gaming mouse, it's less mechanical and the clicks are actually dampened slightly, if you can hear that. So the buttons on the side are more squishy and requires more effort to press. And one thing I like about the buttons on the side are that it actually has uniform compression throughout the button. So this means that when you press the corners of the button, the other corner wouldn't flare out. These small things kind of contribute to the quality of this mouse itself. However, if you're a left-hander and you're trying to click the side buttons, it's pretty hard. So turning it around, we actually have the mouse skates and mouse feet. The mouse skates or feet is actually made by no additive PTFE or polytetrafluoroethylene. That was a mouthful, man. And it's basically one of the best mouse skates you can have in the market. So the no additive PTFE actually gives you more friction when you want to make those minute movements with this mouse. And if you have to flick your mouse, the PTFE also does that smoothly. Other than the skates, we also have the logo as well as the switch beside the hero sensor. So this is the best sensor that Logitech has on a gaming mouse. And the sensor can go up to 25,600 dpi or dots per linear inch, which is mad. I'll go on to that later. And other than that, we also have this small compartment down here, which is actually held by a magnet. How you open this compartment is pretty cool, is that you just press it down here and take it out. Basically, this compartment keeps your USB. So maybe you got a competition downtown, this compartment actually keeps your USB safe. The magnet is pretty solid, you can hear that click, and it doesn't really come out easily. So at the top, as you can see here, there's a micro USB input for the charging cable that looks something like this, so you can actually charge and play this mouse, which is pretty awesome. So the design of the cable is pretty unique. It actually has 2 hooks to ensure that the cable doesn't come out when you charge and play this mouse. Overall, this mouse is simple, minimalistic, functional as well, comfortable, and it's kind of my thing. I also really like the look of it, so that's a plus point as well. So moving on, we have to talk about the meaty stuff, which is specs. So first of all, I want to talk about the battery as well as the onboard memory. So in terms of battery, you can get a 70-hour playtime with a full charge, and you can actually store 4 profiles for the onboard memory in this mouse. That's more than sufficient if you're playing FPS as well as MOBA or RPG. You can actually have different profiles for that as well. In terms of tracking, we actually have the Hero 25K sensor like I've described before, and with a dots per linear inch or DPI of about 25,600. So there's no filtering, no acceleration, no smoothing. So this is one of the best tracking sensors that Logitech has, and it is also described in the box as well. You can't see it, but it's pretty much in black. So this mouse is also equipped with the Lightspeed wireless technology by Logitech, which is pretty much a pro-grade wireless technology that provides responsive performance as well as robust connectivity. So like I said before, the skates are actually no additive PTFE, which is one of the best ones in the market, and it delivers smooth glide and control as well. So this mouse is also carbon neutral product, so thumbs up for Logitech for doing that. So we're gonna talk about the X factor of this mouse, which is written right here, Superlight. So all the specs that I talked about just now, the amazing tracking, the onboard memory, the 70-hour playtime battery here, is all packed in this mouse, which is only about 60 grams. This thing is really light, and what it feels like is basically it's like holding a cardboard with nothing inside. That's how light it is. So this is really a step up from my previous mid-tier gaming mouse. which was pretty heavy, and when I actually took it out of the box, I was pretty delighted at the weight. So I'm actually quite intrigued with the engineering feat that Logitech has placed into this mouse, with all the immense features kind of packed into this small little thing right here, and that's pretty impressive. So this mouse is really great in paper, but does it perform in-game? All I have to say is that Logitech delivered in all departments for this mouse. So whatever they promised in this box right here is true. I've been using this mouse as a main for weeks, and it's easily the best mouse I've ever used in my life. So there's no delays in the clicking, in the movement, in the flicking if you need to. There's great control, there's comfortability, and its minimalistic design checks all the boxes for me. However, the only downside is the price, which is about 239 Singapore dollars, which is about 180 US dollars. So this thing is crazy expensive. And of course, the main question, should you buy this mouse? So in my opinion, this mouse is a great investment for competitive players who want to gain an edge over their opponents, or for streamers or for hardcore gamers that play games for a very long time. So not to mention, this mouse is pretty portable. So if you travel a lot, or if you have different apartments, this might be the asset for you. Or maybe if you just want to step up from your mid-tier gaming mouse, this is the right step forward. So that's it for the video for the Logitech G Pro X Superlight. So if you guys found the video helpful or entertaining in any way, please do subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so you don't miss another video when we put one out. So that's it from me and this amazing mouse. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.